Hey, what up, guys? This video go back here with another video. I'm gonna do another one of my rants, as you can see over the title, what this might be. But before I get into any of that, let me address some stuff. My channel is all about not persuasion so much, but trying to be informative. Just giving the other side thought of what's the unpopular belief and why I feel people overlook stuff, and that's really why this YouTube channel I wanted to start as of it. I believe I addressed that in my very first vlog ever, but I'm just readdressing it in case people understand. And of course, I like to review comics, or give my personal take, and you could not take my knowledge from my personal picks, but as I said, I'm on a budget and I can only pick so many comics a week. To me, like I said, in my opinion, these are just like some ones that I like of the week, same as manga and my other stuff. And I'm just trying to shed light on some of these other ones I feel don't get shed light on so much. So that's not really a review, I guess you could say then. But well, further ado, let me get into it of my comic picks and the manga picks, and then I'll talk about what my title's about. After exams. So the first one I'll just start off with is we got the first two Punishers. This on the series Punisher 2, second print because I couldn't find it the first time, and Punisher 3. I haven't read any of these yet, but based on the first issue, and they got I think Steve Dillon. What's his name? Is it Steve Dillon? The artist. Yeah, Dillon. I don't know what's his last name. First name is Steve. But it is Steve Dillon. The artist. He does pretty good. I liked his Wolverine run of Wolverine Origins. Not Origins, Wolverine Origins, even though Origins is a Wolverine story, but you wouldn't expect it. And it's just really gritty and everything that Punisher should be. So definitely, I'm pretty sure any Punisher fan is going to pick these up, because there's not a lot of bad Punisher stories. There probably is some, but most of them aren't very good. My third one I got is I'm continuing my Scarlet Witch. Just seems like it when looking through it, looks like it does more in the past, and some personal stuff happened. I really like the whole wordly view. Obviously, got the spy. It's not really a spy team, but it looks like it's like a clue, puzzles put together. The artist is because each issue has a new artist, and it's very wordly, colorful, and bright. And I really like the art and style, and I feel it fits well with the Scarlet Witch of her magic. Which leads to my final one for the DC comics this week. I got Future Quest issue 2. It's just all the Hanna-Barbera characters combined into one giant, I guess you could say, quest. What a shock. And how they compete with others. It's definitely interesting to see how it goes, and I will continue reading this. I've heard nothing but good stuff on this. So, and the first one was really good, solid pressing, so I look forward to it. But that, and for my manga picks real quick, I want to start off with Hajuna. Again, the Neighborhood Club 13, just continues the story. Some new characters are introduced in this issue. I don't want to give away too much. Just continues their, goofy adventures. And sees Rika in the girl glasses. It gets a little more spotlight in this issue. So it's definitely curious to see, as progresses how the volumes deal with. Definitely always very comical. Which is another comical one, which I've only seen slightly some of the Japanese anime of it, and the manga has just come out, but they never released it in English, which would be cool if they did, but I don't know if they ever will. But they released the manga in English, and that's I'm not even trying to pronounce it, but if you can see the title, and it's basically schoolgirls, and they got males in it, and it's just I think they're intermediate or maybe junior high, but no, actually, my bad. They're in high school, because it says right off the back in the book, a bunch of high school kids, and just their weird activities and just funny real stuff. Even you can see the cover, it's weird. It's just a random deer. So if you really want a very funny laugh, even the anime is hilarious. Pick it up. It's very Anima Adagio, but this is a lot newer, and it's just comical goodness. Sometimes you just need some giggles. But that's pretty much it for my comic picks and manga review. Real quick, what my title's about, I just want to still like, because, like I said, like, there's things I like. Obviously, I don't like the Voltron. Um, but, you know, there is things I do like. Like, I like One Punch Man and Parasite. But the thing, another thing I don't really like, and I feel like it needs to be addressed, is Young Justice. Now, I know a lot of people like, oh, pushing for they want a third season on Netflix. My thing with Young Justice is, because I'm a purist, and I read the comic version, and like, the movie with Teen Titans versus Young Justice, that was enjoyable. It's still not really Young Justice, but I like that movie, so I feel like that was enough avoidment. But I didn't like the Young Justice cartoon, because, like I said, I'm a purist, and I read the comic book, the original comic book of Young Justice, and then it's like, and there was, the Teen Titans was going on at the same time. There's Titans, and it seems like my impression from the show was this isn't Young Justice, like kind of my Voltron thing, and it's very much different from the comic book, and it seems like they try to infuse maybe Teen Titans and Young Justice together, which I feel like it should be like separate teams. It didn't feel like Young Justice. It felt like it was something else, and they basically drastically changed stuff. Like to me personally, I would recommend people read the comic version, because like it's a lot. I feel it's a lot better. There's a lot more in depth stuff. Obviously, as a kids show, it's just they can't do much, but in the comic they go a little deeper and crazy stuff do happen. But that's just my take. Same thing, like I'm always gonna say like, yo, check out the first source where that's better good. Where people don't like the original Voltron, I love the original Voltron. I just don't like this new Voltron look. Even with like Civil War, the comic, because like there's a lot of very different things that they obviously did in the movie compared to the comic, and I'm not talking about Civil War 2 either. But I just want to get that out there. I'm kind of dragging onto 7-minute mark, but this is video go. Sign off. Throw on the peace. You guys take care. Always inform, never persuade. You guys take care.